Yep, tranny's gone.
You can't say that.
The goal was to get the motor out, and we succeeded. So.
Yep. And if anybody's got a really nice yacht, we've got a really nice anchor for you.
What's up, YouTube? It's me, Captain Yellowstein. You're watching the F-Zomb50 channel, where today is actually a nice sunny day, but cold, and we're back on the old F-Zomb50 LS swap project. Alright, so we're making way for the new motor, which means I gotta get rid of the old motor mounts, which means I gotta figure out how to get to the stinking bolts. Alright, engine compartment's looking clean enough to start putting that son of a bitch in.
Put studs at it. I mean, fuck with Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Win. Okay.
Look at those ports. They're like 3 times the size of the ports on the FE.
Yep. They all come out though, right?
Yeah, they all
okay.
came out.
Perfect.
Every single one of them. Right here.
I like to clean the surface up with that, and then I don't worry about really getting anything in the exhaust port. It's usually not. Yeah, it's not a big deal, except for the internet. People are gonna hate us for it. But.
Oh, the internet people can hate us anyway because we're putting an LS in a Ford.
Well,
some are gonna love it. Some are gonna hate
say
it.
the last motor didn't even ingest air; it lived on mud and fuel, so it'll be all right.
Oh, well, it's clean. There's just Richmond P on the other side, right? So we're kind of at a standstill right now. We're gonna go get a heel coil for that hole. It's a little bit whopped out where from previous repair. And then we got a whole bunch of broken off bolts down here, so we're gonna get an extractor kit and hopefully we can pull those out damaged thread. But
Fear not, those are no big deal. No big deal at all. We're not making a big deal out of those, but they do need to be done.
And I got full faith in that guy. Alright.
Just do something like that.
So we got our...
And then you just keep cranking it. And you crank it. And you crank it. I put my little ratchet on it because I don't want to crank it so much.
Right. Yeah, you're never going to go this route.
And then we're going to give it
the wacky whack. We're going to hit with the persuader. You guys are going to like this. Who's your daddy? For everybody at home that was like, well, if you just welded a nut to that, you could get it right out. I just beat you. You don't even have your welder plugged in. You just had this cool tool and a persuader. Yeah, I've welded plenty of them. It's like sitting here on the shop floor. There's definitely better ways to do it than me getting my welder out. That's a cool tool. In the chassis though, yeah, sometimes the welder's the best. Well, we got one down and 1 and a 2 and a 3 to go, so I guess ain't so bad. Alright. You know, that other tool would have worked just fine, but we decided we'd go ahead and do the weld technique for all you people that don't know how the weld technique works. Yeah. Not because we had to do it, because we want to do it.
Because we want to do it.
And we want to do it for you.
Yep. So because this bolt won't come out, what we're going to do is I'm going to sit here and weld, and then I'm going to recreate an entire manifold. It's going to be time consuming. You guys are going to have to watch every bit of it the whole way around. And then I'm going to 3D print with the welder an exhaust manifold, and then it'll be very integral to the block or head because of this fastener that won't come out. So, all right, all right, just kidding. I got a flange nut, and I like to use a smooth flange nut so that way as you're turning it out, this doesn't try to serrate into the head at all. But then I can also hammer on it with the same air hammer tool because of the flange on the nut, and then I'll have the same driving effect to kind of work everything loose. Hopefully, it's all theory, but here we go.
Yeah, that was the good thing about putting the heat into it. Puts that heat in that aluminum there.
Yeah, there's Loctite on the factory fastener too, so it kind of. All right, it's moving. I don't want to get greedy.
He's working it back and forth and break it loose.
Yep, so a lot of times the corrosion will kind of screw those threads up too between the steel and the aluminum. So you're almost retapping the head as it comes out. And if you get really carried away with the welder, you can create quite the boogers that'll hang up kind of. But like if you just weld a regular nut on here and you don't get it on there good, then as you turn it, you're actually like galling the head if it's not. And basically, I've screwed up a lot of cylinder heads. I can tell you how to screw a cylinder head up. A few ways I can tell you to fix it. A lot of ways I can tell you to screw it up.
You just kind of turn it, you feel loosen it up and turn it back.
Yeah, it'll get looser and kind of looser. And with every hit, I kind of gain more faith in my weld, too. But at a certain point, like, you can just feel that the threads are there, and you can... You know what I just realized?
What's that?
We didn't disconnect the battery before we welded on this.
Oh, no. Oh, well.
There she is.
It tastes hot. Yeah, then we just got a tap set up and we just chase the holes. Make sure they're clean. So we get new bolts going, they're just fine.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna get a Healy coil and this thing here. Somebody had one heck of a day with that guy there. So Chris pulled this off and there was a 3/8/16 fastener in there. It's supposed to be an 8mm by 125. So I thought we'd Healy coil it to an 8 by 125, but the drill bit for that's 21/64 and a 3/8 hole's already 24/64. So we're gonna up this to a 10mm instead of an 8, which is 13/32 drill bit. So we should have lots of material that we can get our Healy coil into by doing this. So and as you guys can tell, I had my LS jig set up there.
Well, still straighter than Elton John, so you are. Yeah.
That's it. And then again, make sure you've got your LS exhaust manifold jig set up here. I've got mine kind of at the ready all the time. I wear it on my person. Yeah, make sure you go in a little bit and then back it off. Break your chip off just like I am.
Extreme close-up.
Look at that cutting action. Puts it on the installer. like so. And then you install it in the hole. You want to Loctite it though, if you're doing a good job. I don't know if I'm really doing a good job or not. I'm against it right now. Oh man, how did I know exactly how deep to drill that? I told you I wear my LS jig on my person.
Flush. Perfect.
Break the tab off. Pow! There. Look at that hole, right full of threads, and now it's right full of...
And like, you know it's straight because you look down the side here and it's pretty even.
You can tell it's straight because of the way it is.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Oh, it's not good, no?
I think we're plenty on it.
All right, we gotta push the truck. Idiot. See if we can swing it.
Whoa, it's moving. It's really moving. Over here. I'm gonna keep making noises, they'll move.
A little tight with the power steering. I think it'll sit kind of like that.
Yeah, it looks right. Yeah, look at that. There's a Chevy transmission right there. Got it blocked in. It was about as good as any Ford motor mount transmission mount could be right there. That big old post. Don't mind all the electronicals hanging on top, but I gotta sit in here. Motor mounts aren't too far off. Yeah, you can't see a whole lot on this side, but yeah, we got 5.3 sitting in the F-Zomb50. So we're running out of time for one day, well this day, so we're gonna have to kind of get this kind of shored in here best we can, and then pack her up for the day. We'll be back at it soon enough.
So basically, I got my aftermarket oil filter on there, my Pennzoil up in it, synthetic, and a third of jet fuel in the tank. Pew! Gone.